We get some meatloaf!
One thing I do know, don't you get bit.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're back to a brand new episode of Critically Dead, formerly Fear What? I'm one of your hosts, RJ. Sitting across from me, of course, is the man, the myth, Rooster. Say some words.
Some words.
Way words. Tonight we're covering Season 7, Episode 5, Go-Getters. What are your initial thoughts?
Does that count as a thought?
Oh, no. It's going to be one of those.
It's going to be one of those.
You feeling lethargic?
I feel like nothing is happening.
I think a lot of it plot-wise driven forward, and this is where they sprinkled in 3 different things at once.
Yeah.
So we got HillTop, we got Carl and Enid, and we got a little bit of Rick in the beginning.
Yes.
And this type of thing for me works.
Mm-hmm.
Where they, it's not just HillTop. We'd probably have a different story if it were they stuck at HillTop only.
Oh, it would have been horrible.
But I also think that
it might have been better. I don't know.
You're right in the middle.
So right in the middle on this episode.
Would you say you're apathetic to this? Is like you just don't care, or
pretty much?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad of an episode.
I don't think it was terrible, but I don't think it was good. I'm literally just stuck.
So if I ask you a letter grade, you're going to say a C?
Exactly.
Right at the C, no plus or minus?
Yeah. No.
Wow.
It's like a perfect 70%.
What did you buy and what didn't you buy? Like what worked for you though?
I enjoyed the Simon scenes.
Oh, yeah, that guy steals it,
Who
man.
Doesn't?
I've been screaming Stephen Ogg all year. And
yes.
Finally.
Yes,
He's
finally.
proving
they
me
heard
right.
You. I enjoy seeing Jesus. I'm tired of the Jesus jokes, though.
Yeah, it gets old quick.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Jesus.
I could have definitely lived without the whole Enos and Carl.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't find the after-school special to be...
Didn't care.
Wow.
Didn't care.
I can see your point of view, but I'm seeing it as a structural thing that I liked, like I just described.
Yeah.
3 points, 3 different arcs going at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2.5 because Rick was barely there.
Yeah.
I'll
give you 2.25.
2.25. Yeah, it's
2.25.
Yeah, even Michonne dropped a line or two, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I didn't. I'm a C level as well.
Okay.
But
C+.
C level for the Carl stuff.
Oh.
I felt like I was in the B area for Hillside.
Okay.
Or Hillside.
Yeah, HillTop.
HillTop.
Yes. Rereading my notes again?
No. Yeah. But, the quarter of the arc, Rick and Michonne and Alexander, that's just whatever.
Yeah.
That was just help pushing stuff along. Mm-hmm. But it was funny seeing Carl just throwing darts to the side of the thing. It's like
Yeah, I'll give you that. I did enjoy that.
They were trying to infuse comedy into this, and I don't know if we really need that.
No.
We just want to keep moving along, giving us stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I did realize that all of HillTop is just a bunch of jerk-offs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like that entire
Is
town.
there anybody else there? I seen 5 people there the whole time.
How they're, the saviors come in and just fuck with them overnight, and no one notices anything till the car's parked and playing music. It seems
the
odd.
gates are opened, flames are lit, a car is rolled in, blaring music, and Sasha's the only one to notice.
It's bothersome, right? As this are they trying to rewrite the past? Because when Rick and crew came through there last year, there was dudes up on the wall, looking down, had their little pitchforks out.
Yes, their spears, I believe.
And that was daytime.
Yeah.
Why isn't there an outside
shift change? Shift
Oh,
change.
okay.
Yeah, they're not quite as skilled as the changing of the guard, where it's a big production, so nothing gets missed in between.
But yeah, it's we had the discussion about the kingdom. How removed are these people in it? They don't look like they're fighters at all.
No.
But now we're saying this about the HillTop.
Yeah, yeah.
And so what does that mean ultimately? Alexandria is the best fighters in these 3 groups so far?
So far, I think.
And that's fucking troublesome.
And I don't even know if it's Alexandria. I think it's just Rick's group.
Yeah. It's true. But they did, give them credit. They did clean out the town.
Oh, they did.
After Rick horde led the entire horde.
After the dictatorship just knocked down 3/4 of the horde.
It's just all these questions make me, because I'm assuming at this point that all these communities are going to bound together. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Mathematically.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dropping hints since episode 2.
But are we going to have a whole montage of training going on for a while? Just like,
with,
okay.
like Rocky 4 when he's training in Russia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, that'd be so good.
What that would be too, like, Rick's got to mount up in the RV, grab Aaron, grab Michonne, whoever. Okay, we're going to HillTop today to train them. After that, we're going to Kingdom.
Yeah.
But it's just odd. I wanted to see, like, maybe the community's downtrodden, of course, because they're just being, they're warlorded over.
Mm-hmm.
But some meat to them, you know. It's like, God damn, I don't want this.
Right.
Maybe we are starting to see it. I don't know. But it felt that it was odd. I think, like you said, Simon steals every scene he's in.
Yeah, I think that guy just naturally, even away from The Walking Dead, whatever he's in,
he looks like a walking human, realistic Joker.
He does.
You know what I mean? Like a comic
does.
book video game level version. He brings it. He steals every scene. And my favorite scene of it all was him and Gregory in the study.
Yeah,
the shit was fucking funny.
It was good.
And what I had a question for you. I'll ask you right off the bat.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm sure I'll forget about it on the way.
It's okay.
I have to wake myself up halfway through this. Who is worse, Gregory or Dwight?
Gregory.
Really?
I think Gregory's worse.
Wow.
I think Gregory is much worse.
Why, though? I go back and forth with these two idiots.
He's spineless, man.
Oh, he is.
He'll sell anyone down the river at any chance he can get.
Do you think this is commentary on the political system?
It very well could
because this
be.
douchebag is a politician.
Yeah.
I mean, simple as that.
Yeah, I just don't like him at all. He has no good qualities.
Not even when like they're trying to infuse comedy into it.
No.
Like when he's calling Maggie Marcia and Rich.
I'm over that too.
Wow. Wow, we're on different sides. I question a lot of things. I'm analytical like that, but
it's okay.
Do we really need the comedy? But at the same time, I kind of like enjoy it at the same time. It does run its course way too much.
Yeah.
Maybe if like he did the whole fucking up the names thing one time, that was it. That's fine. One Jesus joke, okay, everybody's got it. We'll move on.
Yeah.
But the Jesus, even when they weren't joking, they're like, Jesus, I'm talking to Jesus. Jesus, what are you doing? It's like, come on, we know his name is Jesus.
We know you're looking right at him and talking to him.
It's not like, Aaron, what are we doing? Aaron, I'm talking to Aaron. Like, oh my God, we get it. Maybe it's the showrunners trying to remind us, this is Jesus, everybody. You might have forgotten about him.
I mean, he's probably one of the most... I mean, he's a pretty well-known character at this point, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows. When he comes on screen, everyone's like, there's Jesus.
There's no mistaking him.
No.
He's not the average run-of-the-mill casting.
No, he's not like Aaron's like boyfriend there. Like, I can never remember his name.
Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's easily forgettable.
And you never want to be easily forgettable.
Never.
Unfortunately.
Because that kind of tells me you're wearing a red shirt.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Jesus is we did see a little bit of his parkour, his little ninja-esque type stuff.
I did enjoy that.
What do you envision his background being? Like, where did he come from? How did he get there? What do you...
I don't know. I see him like in a big city, like delivering packages.
So he's fucking Glenn all over again, a pizza delivery guy? How does he get these skills? No idea. Is my thing.
He just really likes parkour.
Parkour. Are you doing a Dwight from The Office?
No. Okay. Maybe.
No. Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah, I think I'm at a B- right now.
Oh,
maybe it'll change.
You went up a little bit?
Where was I at?
You were a high C.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
I think you're putting words in my mouth.
I'm pretty sure we'll play it back later.
Okay. Misery loves company is what you're saying. You want me to be in the C level.
No, you said it, not me.
I could have swore I was in the B.
Hey, I'm just playing Switzerland. I'm not up. I'm not down. I'm just right there.
Yeah, let's just go right into the recap and find out what we think as we go.
All right, bear with us, kids. Maggie wakes up at the doctor's. She didn't lose a baby, but
hang on.
What?
This doctor we haven't seen since last year.
No, was he even the same doctor? I didn't even recognize him.
But he literally said that she was barely awake, and he's like, "Hey, do you remember me?" I'm the doctor.
Yeah.
It's like, is he talking to the audience at this point?
Yeah.
Do you remember me, guys?
It's
like kind of awkward.
Yeah. At least he wasn't like, I'm the janitor. I'll go get the doctor.
I misspoke. I need to go over the director was Darnell Martin and writer was Channing Powell. You want to guess how many viewers?
10-8.
Close. You get so close, but you're always lower.
Oh, am I?
11 million even.
Oh, even.
It's down from
Not
last.
Even 11 million and what? It's just even.
No, they said 11 million on Wikipedia.
All right then, 11 million it is.
So it's down from 11.4 from last week. So oh no, everybody grab a lifeboat.
I'll guess like 200,000 higher next week. I'll get it.
You'll never get it.
I will get it. And I will put a gold star next to my name after that.
But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there before we get it too deep and I forget about it. It's been a rough week already. It's Tuesday and it's fucking rough already.
But it's almost Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, at least you get 2 days off a day.
I do get 2 days off.
That's good.
So
that's good.
Let's just keep moving along.
Just keep moving along here. All right. Yeah, she didn't lose the baby, but he wants her to take it easy and stay at HillTop. Sasha takes Maggie to Glenn and Abe's new graves. I thought they took them back to Alexandria.
I don't think they spelled it out that clearly in the premiere episode.
Yeah.
I could have swore they went back to...
Like, why would you take them to HillTop?
You can make the argument. Where was Beth buried? Tyrese is buried on the side of the road. It doesn't matter.
No.
And they say as much. They says as much at some point in this episode. They're with us. We don't need any of their belongings.
Of course.
We remember them with us. All this other blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It is odd, though. I figured Alexandria would be the place to be buried, but...
I'm pretty sure Herschel's rolling in the grave watching what's happening to his watch the whole time.
Oh.
He's pissed. Wherever he got buried...
He's running around one leg pissed off in heaven. It didn't even look like they had like a nice... They were just behind a trailer.
Like they were trying to hide them.
They quite literally... Yeah. They're like, I saw this fucking double wide over
it's
here.
It's usually that's where they used to park the tractor, actually.
Oh, man. Were they deep enough, Sasha? We don't want no coyotes coming around. It's too soon.
I would like to see that.
I would too.
If we would have seen that, B+.
Oh, man.
Automatically B+.
No, this is a sentimental episode.
Anyway.
Rebuilding to Maggie.
So Sasha gives Maggie Glenn's pocket watch. She leaves it on his grave. They talk about staying at HillTop. Jesus brings them flowers. Maybe he was a florist.
No, is a ninja florist now?
Hey, everyone has hobbies.
Maybe he was in a circus.
Maybe. But how does he know so much about flowers? Because he read it once?
He read. People do read.
Bullshit.
People do read.
Not anymore.
There's no more Google, is what you're saying?
He didn't. Yeah, not
in the apocalypse.
Not in the apocalypse.
I bet you there's a lot of reading going on the downtime in the apocalypse, like in this universe.
Oh, there is. I mean, there has to be, because
not everybody's like what's his nuts at Alexandria building fucking metal walls all day, 24/7. Tobin can't read. Give him a break. Oh,
leave my guy alone, man.
All those Tobin supporters are coming after us.
I'm a Tobin supporter.
You are.
I am.
You got the
biggest Tobin supporter ever.
Matching jackets.
Yeah.
Carhartt jacket. Yeah.
I wear flannels now, nonstop, just to be like Tobin.
And only flannels. Yes. It's odd as fuck.
Yeah. No pants.
No pants.
Just flannels.
And fucking
flannel boxers sometimes.
Ugh.
It gets cold.
Does it get moist?
A little damp. Gregory walks up to talk to Maggie, but he wants her to leave. He thinks Sasha's part of HillTop.
Oh, man.
He's mad about the graves. Greg tells Jesus they can stay the night, but they have to leave in the morning. And then Jesus is like, I'll take them, and threatens to not come back, basically.
This is where he calls her Marcia, and then he calls Rick Rich.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this guy's a dick.
He is.
It's funny, though, to watch. Because he's the type of character, he's that dick level, but when the saviors come rolling around, you're like, yes, fuck with that dude.
Yeah.
Fuck with him. It's cool.
Yeah, he deserves it most.
But I was odd. Like, this is the part of the episode I noticed, especially in the second watch, where Maggie and Sasha barely mourn. There was like no mourning.
Not much.
I don't know if we really wanted to see it now that I'm saying it out loud.
They've had, what, like 4 days?
There's
4
no way.
weeks? I don't know how much time has passed. About a week, right?
Maybe even less, because you got to remember these aren't happening linear.
Oh, it could be 20 minutes after.
It could have been she just woke up, like they think they said
a couple days
only.
So yeah, it's been a couple days.
Over in Alexandria, though,
it's almost a week. Because it was supposed to be a week, but then Negan he came back before a week.
So just under a week.
Just under a week. So 5 days, 4 through 6 days, over at Alexandria.
Yeah, we need some mathematicians on this.
Yeah.
85 years into the apocalypse has only been, I don't even know. No one knows. Where's Jenner?
Oh, man. So Carl's throwing darts.
Dora the Explorer he's playing?
Yeah, Carl's throwing darts at the door. Rick wants to take him on a run, but he doesn't want to go. Rick gives Michonne a walkie-talkie, tells her they're heading north. Carl asks why she didn't go, but she has to go figure some things out. Carl catches Enid escaping again. She's going to see Maggie. Then they argue a bit, and I don't really care for this part of the story.
This is where the after-school special kicks in.
I could quit with the Twilight Kids.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
If they become vampires, we're done. I'm just out.
Yeah.
Shuffle these fuckers off. I'm like Carl here. Like, he says it in a different way. I'm not going to save you anymore. It's like,
yeah,
I'm not fucking chasing you down anymore.
Right?
You're tiring.
Yes.
I was starting to think here, like, are they really going to tell us that they're walking the hilltop? Think about last season for a second. Didn't, like, Jesus say it's like a day drive?
Yeah, it's a drive, man.
But we're just going to hop, skip it, aloo down the road.
This is like 6-hour drive, maybe?
There was some sort of time increment thing.
It was a long drive. I know that.
Or they were preparing to stay there, a day or something like that. Yeah. But it was significant.
Yeah,
not some
it's
skipping
not
down the road.
Street.
Yeah, and then I saw
a mile and a half.
We see her on bikes at some point, skates. It's like, is that them trying to tell us that they're making up a lot of ground really fast?
They had a car.
They did have a car.
Fuck. They could have saved a lot of this episode if he just would have kept that car.
He would have been fine if he didn't have his fucking hair in his eyes and that hat on.
The hair in one eye, bandage over the other. Awesome.
Now it all makes sense why he crashed that bitch.
And he can't throw darts. Sasha wants Jesus to get Greg to change his mind. They go back and forth over ideas to help them stay. He gives her Abe's necklace that he left from the last time he was there, I guess.
You remember that, right?
When they got in that fight, right?
Yeah, and they showed it dropping.
Yeah.
He just didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
He says he liked Abe because he
had a good quote there.
One person, there's no one that's ever made me laugh and wince at the same time or something like that.
Yeah,
and that kind of sums up Abe.
In 2 words, yeah. Laugh and wince.
I enjoyed Mother Dick. I like it.
I miss him already.
Yeah.
Maggie walks in. She asks why they burned their dead. Jesus leaves. And then Maggie and Sasha talk about how they can stay. Lot of talk about how they can stay. Why don't they just overthrow Gregory at this point and HillTop? There's like 4 people and Jesus in HillTop.
Well, I think it's smart overall, like, to keep Gregory in his position, because if something bad happens, they're going to whack his ass.
Yeah. No,
like, this fucking leader sucks.
Yeah.
At least you got a layer of buffer.
Or they'll even be like, all right, well, clearly you were challenged in certain ways, so we're going to let this one slide.
Yeah, it's smart. We're going to be the underrulers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't fuck around, man.
Yeah.
We'll shave you first and do some weird shit to you.
So, Enid is out for a bike ride. She sees a few walkers.
One walker.
She sees one.
One walker from like 20 yards, and she freaks out like it's the first time she's seen one.
Yeah, she has some trouble, but she is saved by maybe the worst driver ever.
Just keep your foot on the gas and drive right by him on the outside.
Harry, you told me nobody goes to the outside on turn 4.
Well, now I'm telling you different. If you go to the outside, you can hold.
He's going to end up in the wall.
That's right. He must have been listening to Harry from Days of Thunder. I had to get that clip in there. I don't know why that popped in my head during that whole scene.
It was surprising.
But this is
good. I like it.
So he must take after Lori's traits, driving vehicles.
Yeah, he definitely gets that from his mother.
I mean, she had some... Well, she also had long hair that was always blown dry and feathered and everything else.
He got her driving skills and her hair.
Like, everybody else is looking jacked up in this apocalypse, but these assholes got feather, Pantene,
right?
Fucking beautiful hair.
Yeah, I mean, you have Daryl looks like he literally just swam out of an oil spill.
Yeah, and Rick always looks like hell worn over. And
yeah, he always looks like he just worked out too hard and didn't have a towel.
Who? Which one?
Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Rick.
Like, he's one of those middle-aged guys that you see jogging down the street, and you're like, should he be me? Oh, okay, yeah, he's okay.
He just has overactive sweat glands.
He looks like a pedophile waiting to happen.
So, yeah, that's that scene.
Yeah, it's just, why did he have to destroy the car? Like, I understand he's a teenager. Maybe we see him as an adult, but we shouldn't.
Is he even a teenager?
I don't even know.
Well, I know in real life he's like 24 at this point.
He's shaving twice a day on set.
Yeah. But I mean, he's really supposed to be how old? Like,
roughly in the comics at this point, he's like 10 or 11.
Oh.
But they got this fucking teenager wearing this hat and his hair. It's like, come on, people.
Yeah,
Can we just move on?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Oh, boy, we got a ghost.
I asked this question before the pod we hit the recording. It's like, would we respect Carl more or take him a little more serious if he had no hat and just a normal haircut?
Yes.
Even like a rough, long haircut, not this blowing fucking wind blows. He looks beautiful.
Just somewhere between like his hair and Daryl's hair. Anything in between there would be fine.
And like you said, like it's all waved out and shit.
He's got like Farrah Fawcett hair.
Yeah, he's like Fabio running around.
It is absurd.
And this is what makes us question, like, it's not like we can't get him confused with other kids.
No. Maybe the hair wouldn't be so... Actually, maybe the hat wouldn't be so bad if the hair wasn't so terrible.
So you say remove one of these problems.
Try that first. Try that first. Preferably the hair.
You want the hair to go.
Yeah, the hair's got to go, man.
I can see the hat. Okay, the hat would be wearing for, like, hypocritical, like, hipster attitude. Like, I'm wearing this hat because I'm fucking funny.
Yeah.
But my hair looks good.
Yeah, maybe they both need to go. Maybe he should have taken Shane's hat.
Oh, yeah. Shane had a real ball cap. And
he had
that
a
was
man's
it.
hat.
He had, like, the SWAT team hat, and that was it.
Yeah, and it was adjustable.
Yeah.
So it would have fit Carl now and later.
Carl would have had his ponytail out the fucking back of that thing and ponytailed up and braided and shit. What if Carl appears in fucking dreadlocks? He wants to be like Michonne.
Right?
Michonne got a hold of his head.
It still might be better than that thing he's got now.
Or cornrows.
Better than what he has now.
Or just a straight-up mullet. All the hair is... Maybe that's what they're doing. They're trying to make sure every haircut's taken on this show.
In the apocalypse, shouldn't everybody have a mullet?
I think that's when you can go forward with that.
You might as well go with the mullet.
Just fucking mullet it out. Even the women.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
I like this idea. That's the mullet it is down in the quarry.
Yes. Mullets only. If you don't have a mullet, don't even try to get in.
Don't show up at the fucking door without a mullet.
If you're trying to grow a mullet, that's okay.
What if you have a rat's tail?
Oh, I don't think so. Very few things make me cringe. A rat tail is one of them. I don't even know where to classify that at.
It's horrible. That's Carl
hair.
That
is like living in a school bus somewhere. The haircut.
It's American Horror Story all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. We should grow some for Halloween next year.
I had a rat tail in junior high.
But that time-wise, that's okay.
Fucking blonde and wavy curly hair. My fucking volleyball coach made me I had to cut it off right before practice, before the first day of practice, because he wouldn't let me play in the team with that fucking rat tail. And like, you're right,
Said
sir.
No rat tails.
No rat tails, asshole.
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
And that was it. That was it. The last time I did it. I should have had someone braid it before they did it, but I was literally geared up to start practicing volleyball, and he's like, "Snap."
Oh,
that was it. I was like, okay, I live with it.
He is an American hero.
He is. Fucking MacGyver hairdo. That was a little side story from my past.
It was great. Now we know more about RJ.
Yeah. He was blonde.
Really? You're all gray now.
Gray?
Maggie and Sasha are woken up by loud music coming from a car. They notice the gates are open, so they spring into action. Sasha, I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that today.
You are saying Sasha. You're saying Sasha like completely, but you got like different affectations to it. Sasha.
Yeah, I
Sasha.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Shoo shoo.
Anyway, that lady takes out some walkers.
Why does she gotta be that lady?
All right. Pretty eyes?
Sashay?
Pretty eyes? What are we going to call her?
I don't know. Sasha is her name.
Sasha. She takes out some walkers and tries to get into the car. Maggie sends Jesus and some others to go help her. Then Maggie drives over the car with a tractor. Yeah.
This whole scene, when they even broke for commercial when the beginning of this scene.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the middle of a dream. Like one of these poor ladies were dreaming.
Yeah. I thought Abraham was gonna like they were gonna fight next to each other. I was like, this is great.
It felt odd and off.
It was very strange.
What's worse for me here in this scene is like, I understand they're trying to build Maggie up to be a leader.
Yeah.
But she's literally bossing two dudes on a balcony that never met this chick before.
And Jesus, who was like halfway jumping over the balcony already, and she's like, oh, hey, Jesus.
It seems odd. Like, is HillTop that inept? It's like,
it has to be because nobody else got out of bed.
Maybe that's why Rick doesn't want to fight Negan at all. He's like, all of our backup is not backup people.
We don't even have backup. We have Gregory at HillTop.
HillTop people are bad.
Yeah, because Rick doesn't even know about the kingdom yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I shouldn't say not yet.
I don't know how he would. I mean, maybe Jesus told him.
Well, I think we talked about this one time when Jesus was in that kitchen.
He told him his world's going to get a lot larger.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he ever was like, oh, yeah, down the street a bit, there's a really weird one.
Enid will show you. She'll walk right there and she'll find it.
She pets the tiger weekly.
Fuck. But yeah, this whole scene, it was kind of cool seeing Maggie run over that thing.
It was another set piece.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it was. They had to put action in here somewhere.
Dude, why not have more farm equipment running around?
That would be awesome.
Like, it's a no-brainer now that I'm thinking about it. Like,
yeah. What's going to get you in that thing?
Like, even what's the things they call that drag the fields? Like,
harvester?
Combine?
Combine. Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. The one with the big, like the clippers.
Yeah.
On front.
What? I guess it's maybe that or the one that grounds up the dirt after everything's taken away.
I think that's like a tiller.
Either or, man. Like, that's like it's like a big-ass fly swatter.
Yes. There are farms everywhere here, and I know no farm equipment.
Yeah, neither do I.
bad.
Is it a Tonka truck?
Maybe. I think they need, like, the hay baler thing. Like, you run it over, and it bails them up and just kicks them to the trailer. Let's see them hit some walkers with that.
So the farmland is where to go.
They
should have stayed at fucking...
they should have stayed in rural Georgia.
Yeah. I bet they're really trying to punch themselves now.
Yeah, someone like lays in bed like, fucking Rick. Fucking Eugene. Why did I go with these idiots?
I heard someone else talking about how Rick ultimately is a real bad leader. But we still follow him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean,
this is a knucklehead.
I can see that.
This is the clown shoe literally ran a fucking horde of walkers into the town.
Yeah. He's just some comic music behind him, and it's a completely different show.
I'm just hoping we see some good Rick. Yeah.
Are we getting close to Farmer Rick again?
No.
Okay.
I think he's got something cooking. We just don't know it yet.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
I hope so, too.
So Enid and Carl are walking again. They're talking about if Carl was sorry he saw Glenn and Abe get smushed. He's not sorry. He'll use it to kill Negan. Enos thinks he can do it. Oh, boy. You dropped your mouse.
That's what it was. That's the sound that happened. I was like, oh, yeah.
That's all right.
I was like, I'm not going to be able to control anything on the screen.
That would be bad. It didn't hit stop, did it?
No.
Okay.
I was what were you saying?
I was saying this was the scene where Enid and Carl were kind of talking and conversating about him watching Negan and Abraham get smushed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think about this scene with these two? You just have no patience for teenagers.
I just don't care.
I understand. I think it filled in some of his motivations.
I don't buy it. I have a problem with Carl going after Negan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, logistically, it's a fucking nightmare.
It's fucking stupid. And if he can't figure that out...
No weapon.
Hopefully he gets smushed by a tractor.
No weapon. Can't even aim down a barrel anymore.
No, you can't even
throws.
hit a dart board.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to fucking shoot, and he's going to kill everybody around Negan first.
Can't drive a car. Can't shoot. Can't throw darts. Is he hoping to accidentally stab him somehow?
I don't think this is. You got to remember, like I said it, like first time is like we see him as an adult because he's been on the show forever.
Yeah,
but he's ultimately a teenager, preteen.
All right, so it's a little cuter if he's like a 10-year-old. Like, ah,
I guess it made sense in the comic books more. Because in the comics he's younger.
And I would get that. He'd be like that curious kid, like looking for Santa on Christmas Day. You know,
this is just another example of Carl fucking escaping the clutches of all adults.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen it since season 2. Again. Like, this is just him doing what Carl does. He just fucks off and
just does his own thing.
At some point, who's going to be back? Michonne's going to be like, where's Carl?
Yeah. So who's he going to get killed this time? Last time he fucked up this bad, Dale
died.
I'm not happy about this. Enid.
Hopefully someone that... poor Enid.
I have no problem with Enid.
No problem with her dying, or just no problem in general?
I'm on the fence about that. I'll let you know.
No, again, he's a preteen. I think that's ultimately what we're trying to take away from this, even though he's got a 5 o'clock shadow now.
Yes.
Even if he is a teenager, he's been living an adult life, right?
He has.
He's been put in a train car. He's been shot fucking twice.
Yeah.
It's no more, you're not a teenager, you're a early adult.
He's
buddy.
like a 50-year-old man with his life experience.
That's what I mean. He's not some douchebag playing basketball.
No. It just bugs me that, I don't know. I'm just not buying it.
You're having problems with structure.
I'm having problems with Carl.
I get it.
Sorry.
I see it. I'm unfortunately seeing it both ways. Like, I see him as a preteen, but there should be no excuse, like we said. You've been fucking run through the gauntlet, dude.
Yeah, you should know, like, we should probably just chill for a little while.
That's why Rick is such a horrible leader, because he's like, I got to watch this fucking kid all the time.
Yeah.
He's going to get himself killed.
Maybe it'd be the best.
You want Carl to go.
I don't want Carl to go.
Although, did you hear the news this week?
He might not be there. What's the news?
Well, he got fucking accepted into Auburn down there in Georgia. It's like the dude is college bound.
Yeah.
He's not even fucking 15 yet or 16.
And I'm supposed to visualize him as a little 10-year-old, like being all cute, fucking following in Negan's truck and everything.
Because apparently his real life father like tweeted out like, thank you AMC for a great 7-year contract, blah blah blah. So his contract's up.
Yeah.
But most people are saying like, how's he going to pull that off? He's either going to be on the show a lot less, or he's going to get killed off, or it's just a negotiating tactic.
Yeah.
Hey, we want more money over here.
I'm going with B. It's a negotiating tactic.
Oh, yeah. His father, hey, if that kid's smart enough to get into Auburn, although these child actors don't go to real school.
No.
I think it's like 3.5, 4 hours a day
if that.
On set.
And it's like all study hall.
Yeah.
And like a cool ass
just copy these
tutor.
answers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe your tutor's dressed up as a walker. Like, I'm really tired of looking at walkers.
Actually,
can you please dress normally?
That's how they find them. Like, when they're shorthanded, they just go get their tutors. Like, hey, we need another walker over here.
You look skinny enough.
Yeah. You look malnourished.
And I just find it fascinating. I guess this is where I always like to hear the logistics of it all. Like, I also read somewhere, and I forgot to grab the numbers, how Norman Reedus and Andrew Lincoln are signed on for 2 more years or something like that. And they also actually said the actual money that they get per episode.
$12.
No. You're thinking of Fear again.
Oh, yeah.
That's what those creators make.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fear gets $12 an episode. That's why it sucks over there.
Yes. Oh, I thought you meant that's what it was worth.
No. Fear, Fear's fucking...
Fear is worth about 12
You
cents.
break a 20? No. I don't have any fear on me.
Oh, boy. So Jesus and Gregory are talking about letting the lady stay. Greg tries to hand power over to Jesus. Sasha tries to get him to let Maggie stay, and then she asks what she would have to do, And he's like, well, we would have to meet one-on-one.
This
fucking creep.
He just doesn't fucking get it.
He just doesn't care.
Why don't they just slice his fucking throat at this point? Like, dude,
right?
We're shutting this shit down.
Yeah, like, we're done with this.
I learned something from Negan. Check this out. Bam!
Everyone just gets in order then.
Oh. It's like it's like one of those people that in your real life that just doesn't get it over and over and over and over again. It's like, you are a fucking train wreck, dude.
Yeah. I don't know how he survived this long.
He's you say what you want about him. He's probably pretty, unfortunately, resourceful. The politician, the true politician.
Yeah.
Like, even when Simon eventually makes him kneel and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, technically, he's probably been kneeling for years, like bowing down and just weaseling his way through life.
This is true. Then all of a sudden, the Saviors bust in, and Jesus hides the ladies in the closet.
Yeah,
nothing.
There's
nothing
there.
No.
Yeah, there's just nothing there.
All right. Enos and the pirate, they're still walking. Then Carl finds some roller skates, and they skate off into the sunset holding hands.
This is just to remind us that they're kids. That's all.
I think this is the scene that, like, just I was done with those two.
Really?
Yeah. It was cheese.
It's like, again, it's the argument, like, do we need this type of stuff? Is this some sort of, like, adolescent, like a preteen break? This is for all those viewers, like
this is for the preteens.
Yeah, the pubescent ones that are, like, coming up in the ranks. It's like, no one cares. Carl's a killer. He's quite literally a killer.
Yeah.
So stop dumbing him down back to childhood.
Yeah.
He's literally a man. I mean,
he's probably more manly than most of HillTop.
And I have a feeling, like, eventually he's probably going to get apprehended. He's not going to kill Negan. No fucking way, right?
No.
If you're guessing right now, you're not going to kill Negan. He's not going to.
If you would guess that, please write to us and let us know why you think Carl's going to kill Negan in the next 2 episodes.
And, like, what was it? This is how dumb they make Carl out to be. Is like, what was his plan? Just ride around. What's going to happen when that truck parks? Are you jumping out of the truck during motion and work your way in on foot?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
No, we'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
We got theories.
Okay.
Right. No, I got nothing. Greg lets Simon and the Saviors in, which would also be an amazing band name.
Greg and the Simon Savers?
No, Simon and the Saviors.
Simon and the Saviors. Yeah, that's a good band name.
Definitely a cover band.
Covering what?
It's got to be 80s music, like 80s metal.
Oh, like Warrant?
Yes.
Winger? Salt and Pepper?
I don't think that would be their thing. Oh, boy. Simon wants to talk to Greg in his study and wants to see his painting. Gregory tells him that the message last night was heard loud and clear. Simon tells him the people in HillTop probably forgot what walkers look like. Yes. Gregory continues to kiss his ass. Simon tells him the people he used to deal with are dead. Simon asks if there's anything he should know. So Gregory takes him to a closet filled with Scotch.
No, that's not how it exactly happened. What? You're bum rushing through that shit.
I'm just getting through. You can stop me at any time.
Oh. It's like Simon and the Saviors, and I guess Negan by extension, or vice versa. They put it all together that Rick's group took out. I guess they did do that.
They took out their outpost.
Yeah, they took out the outpost.
So Rick's group took out the people that were taking care of HillTop. The Saviors that were dealing with HillTop.
Okay, right.
So they must have put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I guess I just never really thought about it deeply. I knew what Simon was trying to lay out. I guess it's just like how do you know?
Like he's trying to hint around.
How do you know? To see what Gregory has to say. Eventually, he does.
Feel him out. Yeah.
Like I said earlier on top of the show, like Simon steals. I mean, I'm gonna say something controversial.
Let's do it.
Is he more demonic looking and scary looking than Negan?
I think I know where you're going with this, and I think if you throw in the visuals of Lucille the leather jacket.
Yeah.
You know, the 5 o'clock shadow, the manicured hair, and all that. Negan is creepier. But in real life, like, not real life, but yeah, I guess in like the real world, Simon would be much more creepier. Like, he just looks like he's going to lose his shit at any second and probably kill somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the guy, I'm into that dude. Like, I just want to watch him.
Yeah, no, I know. You're a huge fan of his.
Yeah, and it's like, I just want to watch him talk and just be fucking weird.
Like, at this point, he just needs his own show.
Oh, dude. It'd be fun. And, like, he brings, like, that weird levity to his character.
Yeah.
Like, he's funny in the weirdest fucking way. You know, you're like, should I be laughing at this?
Yeah.
He's being mean, right?
Am I sick to laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder what he would do if he was able to run rampant in the apocalypse.
Oh, it'd just be a shit show. I don't think he'd be with anybody. He would just run around and it'd be like a free for all.
Did you see that one video that went around, like maybe in the last couple months of like real life GTA 5, and he was in it?
Yes.
It was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, I think he just brings the essence of a dude you just can't pinpoint, but once they start talking, you're drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
But he does something wacky, and you're kind of laughing, but you got to feel sorry at the same time. You're like, what the fuck am I feeling right now? But he's a good time. He's a good guy, and he brings a lot of heat. Like,
yeah, no, he does.
Not only do you got Negan, but this motherfucker's running around,
right?
Like the evil jester running around. Like I said, he looks like Joker in a way.
He would be an amazing right-hand man.
I wonder if they ever rebooted Batman again. They are.
If he would again.
Well, they can't.
If they don't do it this time, they'll do it again.
Jared Leto's already doing the Joker, but
that
would have been an awesome fill-in. He's already got the facial structure of it.
He does too.
Where did we leave off?
Simon asks if there's anything else he should know.
Oh, right.
So Gregory takes him to a closet filled with scotch.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
What would would you rather have scotch or gin?
Oh, boy, that's a tough one.
Ooh, gin tastes like rubbing alcohol.
I don't mind gin.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind gin at all. But I think I'd go with the scotch over a gin.
This whole scene's funnier too, man. Like, you know what? I'm going to take the lead on this one.
Yeah.
I want the headlines on this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention your name.
My favorite when he's like, you can put that back in the box. And he's like, I'm not going to ask you. I'll just tell you. Put it in the box.
It's the funniest shit.
Yeah. Nah, Simon's good.
Would you rather be following around Negan's group or being part of, like, Simon's fucking, like, squad?
Oh, man. That'd be a tough decision.
It would be. It's
that would be a really...
Can I do both by chance?
Yeah. Can I, like, like the divorced parents? Like, every other weekend, maybe?
Because I think it'd be entertaining. If you were a bad guy savior, you'd be like, oh, this is fucking funny and great. I'd be smiling the whole time.
Like, I don't know why Daryl hasn't turned yet.
This is Daryl's people, man.
Yeah. Daryl is fully at home with these guys. Except he doesn't talk much.
Yes.
So Simon takes all the scotch. He then tells them that they're taking half their shit and the painting. And then Simon makes Gregory kneel.
Just the power play.
Yeah.
I mean, just because Negan does the same thing. Like,
he does.
They give you some credit.
Mm-hmm.
They make you try to feel like your buddy, and all of a sudden, hey, remember, kneel your ass down.
Yeah.
And because Simon was doing that in the study, like patting him on his leg and like, thank you, I appreciate that, and this and that. And all of a sudden, you kneel. Remember that next time. It's like, it's unnerving.
So what did Simon do before the apocalypse?
Oh, God.
Used car salesman?
No. I think Negan was. Negan's got that, like,
he
that
does
swarmy.
Have that.
This dude, Simon, I think, had something. He's not changed.
No.
Negan feels to me that he's did a transformation somewhere.
Like he's turned himself into this guy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Simon has been this dude. I think he was a criminal, like a lifetime criminal, and he just carried it over.
Living in a trailer park somewhere, just...
Yeah, I think there was a video game built around this.
Yeah, I know.
He's the embodiment of Trevor.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what they must have cast him for that alone.
They had to have.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We'll find out eventually, maybe.
I hope so. I want to get a bottle episode of Simon's
See, this
journey.
would have been a much better episode, or a much better show. Like, just give us Simon and Negan and their stories and get them together.
Other than Fear.
Yes.
That's what I said all along. It's like the anti-hero.
It would have been great.
Like, give us something
and you
different.
you could have ran them into The Walking Dead at some point, and we would have all been okay.
And it would have been genius move. Like, somehow, like, oh my God, they
like
actually did this on
watching,
television.
Like the Negan and the, oh God, I forgot his name already.
Simon,
yes. We could have started them in the beginning. They could have started out in who knows where. And then we see them after a couple seasons, like they team up. Yeah, it would have been great.
And then eventually run Simon and Negan together into Rick's people.
Yeah.
But somehow do it in a like a mysterious way. Like, you don't know. We know where Rick's group is, Virginia or whatever.
Yeah.
But like somehow, some way, Negan and Simon are going across country, assembling their saviors.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, bam! It's like they don't even like promote it. Like, just like a network would probably just fucking be crazy.
It would have been great.
Popular. Like, you
could have given us two seasons of that right into the premiere of season 7. You know,
and that's some fantastical.
That would have been great.
It would have been great. Anything's better than Fear. Again, Fear's a fuck fest.
Anything except for the Carl and Enid story.
Oh,
sorry.
You're so hard on him. I know.
Over it.
Wow, I get it.
Yeah. So
Carl's a little boy.
I know.
He's a little boy.
I know. Speaking of, Enid and the little boy make it to HillTop. Enid calls Carl out. He wasn't going to save her. He was going to kill Negan. Then they have a little kiss.
It's like we all fucking knew this was supposed to happen a long time ago. Like, come on already.
Yeah.
The options are limited, by the way.
Right.
Carl pretty much got the other two potential idiots of the town
killed.
Well, one of them
dead.
Ronnie was a douchebag.
Ronnie deserved it.
Yeah. That whole family was dumb.
They sucked.
It's just numbers. It's a numbers game. I would have told her that. Hey, babe, it's a numbers game. What are you going to do? Pull my hair.
Pull my hair. Brush my hair.
Brush my hair,
yeah. That works better.
I'm out of the shower. Please blow dry my hair. Make it windy. Make it feathers. It's silly.
Silly. Jesus lets the ladies out of the closet. Gregory is mad. He put them in the wrong closet. Jesus puts his foot down and threatens Gregory's position. Gregory thinks he's made progress today. Has he made any progress today?
No. I think Gregory's progress is just living another day, which I guess you can see in this type of world.
Yeah.
I mean, in his playbook, his worldview of being scummy and douchey, he made progress.
I mean, Rick kind of did the same thing, though, didn't he? Like, he gave all the guns away and all that.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe not to the same severity.
Yeah.
But he did kind of like, all right, we'll play by your rules. I'll carry Lucille and all that.
Gregory's the guy that literally made that deal. He says as much with Rick and the company, saying last year, we're going to take out Negan and his group of guys.
Yeah.
He just went with it. They kind of forced it on him in a way last season.
Yeah.
I think Maggie says, no, we didn't. Or Sasha said, no, we didn't. But
no, it was Maggie.
You kind of did. You kind of forced him. And he's just one of those guys. He's a yes man.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yes.
There's no deeper levels of Gregory.
No. Out of nowhere, Maggie punches him because he stole Glenn's watch.
There goes the fucking uterus right out of her bottom. It's like, bloop. Oh, there goes the kid.
Yep. There's more
the doctor
tearing to the pouch or whatever the hell they called it.
Tearing of the pouch. She's a kangaroo now.
Yes.
There goes the tear.
Oops.
Oh, man, someone should edit in like rip. Like when she punches.
I don't know if anybody heard that.
Yeah. Doctor told you to sit your ass down, but you ain't listening.
Yeah. No. Of course she's not going to listen.
Baby Glenn ain't going to come out all with three eyeballs and 4 legs.
Maybe it'll just like a seal baby.
Like, God damn it. These green rees.
Right? All right. So Jesus and the ladies watch the Saviors leave. Then he hints at who he would like to see replace Gregory. Sasha talks him into finding out where Negan lives, and she wants to keep it between them. No Maggie.
why does Jesus have to make it up to anybody?
Yeah,
this was my problem here.
Aren't you staying in his place? Didn't he show you who the doctor you're seeing? Like,
yeah,
Jesus owes them nothing.
I really had a problem with this. I wrote down in my notes, why does Jesus have to make up? Like, quite literally, why?
Because his leader's a moron? That's not his problem.
It really bothered me when they said that stuff. And why can't Maggie know, ultimately? Do you think because she wants to go with?
I think Sasha wants to keep her stress level down. So if they do find out where Negan lives and Maggie gets wind of that, she might get amped up and tear her pouch a little more.
Some lady's going to be mad at us.
What was it?
I don't know.
There was separation.
Of the placenta.
Oh, okay. Isn't that a pouch?
No. I don't think so. The placenta is like
Isn't that like the bag the baby's in when it's in your womb?
Oh, man. You're fucking sending us right down that fucking river.
All right.
I think the placenta is connected to the baby's...
That's the umbilical cord.
Through the umbilical cord. It's like where the baby gets all the resources from. It's attached to the side wall of the belly.
Oh.
And it's ripping away.
That makes more sense.
So if it rips all the way...
Yeah.
You get twins or something right away. I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
That would be horrible in the apocalypse.
That's science. I'm just telling you.
Let's not try science anymore. We suck at it.
But yeah, I had a problem. Like, if I was Jesus, I'd be like, you know what? No. I don't have to say sorry to you.
Yeah.
God damn it. Don't make...
You know what? Now I got to kick you out.
Yeah, now you got to go.
Right? But then how else would he follow Negan? Why else would he follow Negan?
Why does he fucking dress up in like a leather fucking...
It's better for parkour. Did you hear? Do you remember when he was like, Maggie, there's a change of clothes. They're not very stylish, but they're very utility. Or something like that.
They have utility.
Yeah, or something.
So they got a lot of pockets, so she's wearing fucking a lot of cargo pants.
Yeah, carpenter jeans.
Yeah.
Hooded sweatshirts.
I get it. You need that shit. You need Tobin gear in the fucking middle of the apocalypse.
You do. Especially when building steel walls.
You need Dickies and...
front pockets so your shit doesn't fall out.
You can't be running around with Oshkosh B'goshes.
No. You need quality.
You can't be running around with Juicy Couture shit. You need fucking real shit. You can't be... We can't have that many Rositas running around.
No. There can only be one Rosita. There's not enough lipstick for all of them.
Yeah.
So Maggie walks out to see balloons on a grave, and she discovers Enid. You got something there already?
Yeah. This is the other thing.
I just seen your face in frustration. I had to stop.
It's like, so Enid just walks into this fucking town, and eventually she gives up information that people in this town said you,
yeah.
I forgot you were going to be okay. Yeah, you drove over a car in a tractor. Like, wait a minute. Wait the fucking minute.
Back up the horse.
I don't ever want to live in HillTop at this point.
No.
They let anybody in that
First
fucking
of all,
front door.
you had a bunch of saviors come in, push a car right through your door, start fires, all that shit.
And just walk away.
Yeah, and then this girl just walks in and they're like, oh, hey, how you doing?
She must have preteen fucking saviorite or something.
Right?
It was aggravating. This is the shit that they pull on occasion that I just don't like.
Yes.
If she would have came in like over the fence and just...
Yeah.
Creeping around the area, just trying to figure...
Yeah.
She doesn't know what HillTop looks like.
Or she got caught and Maggie had to vouch for her.
How do you know she's not at the... quite literally the wrong graves?
Right?
She doesn't know this town burns their dead.
Yeah. No.
It's fucking aggravating. This is the shit. There's little tiny stunts that they always pull.
So she might have just put, like, balloons on, like, a corn crop.
Oh, yeah. Like, we're planting tomatoes there.
Yeah, excuse me, little girl. Get your balloons out of my tomatoes.
This is the town that had a stranger woman that's taking up bed space in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Barking orders at them, and they run and listen.
Yeah.
They don't know how to lock a gate.
Nope.
It's like...
At all.
I don't ever want to be there. You might be better off at Alexandria.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I could have swore last season we saw a slightly different town.
We did.
They were a little more
like
aggressive.
A Renaissance fair.
Yeah, but it was like they had shit going on.
Yeah, because even Jesus had to tell that one dude to like stand down.
Yeah, at the
like
at
a couple times.
Thank you.
They need to put their guns down. Well, you need to put your spears down.
Yeah,
like there was like a little back and forth.
Now they're just fucking off, and this is the inconsistencies that bother me.
Yes, this is Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
shit right
you
here.
encroached into Mexico all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get your ass back on this side of the board.
And I'm pretty
idiot.
sure there was a day-night problem, too.
Oh, if we didn't catch it, like... That's like even when the walkers came in, that truck, that AMC Gremlin.
Yeah.
I think it was a Gremlin.
I think so, or a Pinto, one or the other.
It was an AMC car.
Yeah.
Which
so
is kind of
Gremlin
meta.
then. Yeah.
That thing is blaring music, and people show up after Sasha's already crawled out of the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
And why was that door locked? The Saviors locked their fucking doors in these trailers. Like, it's quite literally, I don't ever want to be in HillTop. I thought it was a cool place last year. All of a sudden, fuck you people.
We were amped. We seen, like, the blacksmith working.
Yeah.
We're like, that would be amazing.
Like, this town doesn't... like, even Gregory shows up to the window late. The dudes on the balcony are showing, like, what's happening?
I'm surprised Gregory didn't have, like, the sleep mask.
Oh, that would have been fucking funny.
Silk pajamas.
Yeah, just
leather
like,
slippers. What a dick.
Aggravating when they pull these stunts. Like, we didn't know what else to do until that stranger lady, told us what to do. Oh. Fucking Simon's right. They don't know what a walker looks like or smells like anymore.
Nope. They're too comfortable, man.
I'm on the side of the Saviors when it comes to HillTop.
I'm actually starting to be on the side of the Saviors, period.
It's like, you got to retrain these assholes of the apocalypse. They kind of got it too easy, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Between Simon and Negan, I have a couple new favorite characters. Anyway, Enid asks Maggie if she's going to be okay. She is, but she won't be okay. Or she will be. I don't know.
This is the... Again,
it's the typical whine and shit.
This is the whole Walking Dead being clever shit.
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
But
I will be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Like, I'm
year.
okay, but I'm not okay, but I will be.
I'm okay, but not.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
I'm going back to Alexandria. This is fucked up here.
Yeah, Enid makes dinner, and they talk about crushing cars with tractors. Sasha walks in and asks why there are balloons on Abe's grave. I enjoyed that part.
Again, are we trying to have a good time about losing
Yes.
Glenn and
They're
Abe?
trying to make light on it. They're trying to make it a little better.
And I noticed at the first watch, I was like, do we know if that's the right grave with the green ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe again, it's like the Carl argument. Maybe we're just not. These people are used to death at this point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe the loss of those two guys is just not as stinging. Maybe it's more so like they're assuming that's going to happen at all times of the day.
Yeah.
In this world.
I mean, it's kind of like war at this point, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you almost have to prepare for your death before you can succeed.
Well, that gruesomely though, like getting your head bashed in front of your loved ones is probably
pretty rough.
It's not a walker attack. It's falling off a cliff or drowning or something.
Definitely not a ninja walker.
No, this dude smashed your skulls in. It's kind of traumatic.
Yeah,
even Carl's walking around. I'm gonna get him. Okay.
So Maggie gives Herschel's watch to Enid. And then says, we don't need anything to remember them by. We have us. So now we have the Sisterhood of Traveling Pants.
Oh. I didn't think of that reference, but that's a good one.
Yes.
Now the females are going to run fucking HillTop.
They might as well.
It'll be funny to watch these ladies run over Gregory. Just
I can't wait.
Drawing him from different directions at all time. Working their magic all different directions around his ass. Just driving him fucking crazy.
Oh, it'd be so good.
It is something significant. Like, if Simon's people did find Maggie, ultimately, if that's going to be... At this point, we don't...
Someone's going to have to figure out at some point. I mean, even if Simon's seen Maggie, would he realize?
Because, how every day does Negan and Simon speak to each other? You know, like, Negan seemed like he just popped up in his head, like, last week and was like, hey, where's that girl that was sick, you know, and this and that, and they had to lie on the spot.
Yeah.
So, like, Simon might not know his intentions. Like,
no.
At some point, maybe there's a scene later in the season, like, Negan's like, oh, that girl died. Like, no?
Well, I think what's going to end up happening is Negan will end up being at HillTop at some point and see her.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know.
Or because at some point she's got to get into the fray.
Yeah.
She can't be hiding forever, even though she's supposed to via the doctor. But
So we're setting up for like a little mini Game of Thrones.
Maybe.
Shifting of power, people talking behind other people's backs, dragons. All right, no dragons, but...
Yeah, let's not hope no fucking dragons.
If there's a dragon, I'm out. Just going to say it right now. That would be on the other show before this one. They put that shit in fear without hesitation.
Oh, yeah, and this dragon
All of a sudden there'd be dragons.
Shooting sand out of its mouth and shit. Dragons only come around during the daylight. Thank God it's always daytime.
Yeah, always. So Jesus hides in the back of Negan's truck while Sasha sharpens a knife with a cigar. Then Jesus discovers him and Carl had the same idea.
What did you see their reaction? Like Jesus' reaction? Did he eventually grin?
I think so. He was like, "Oh, hey, Carl, what's up?"
I would have been like, "Fuck!"
I would have been like, "Get your little ass out of here."
Yeah, like
I'd have been like, "When we get up to 15 miles per hour, I'm tossing your ass out."
It's like one of those 80s, 90s cop dramas. Like, I work better alone.
Yeah.
Now I got to babysit this fucking kid with his hat and hair.
Oh, I want to see that episode.
It's like, realistically, they're going to have to jump out of that truck before it eventually stops. And how do you know when it's going to stop?
Yeah, I think Jesus would be fine with that because he can get on top of moving trucks, like box trucks doing 30.
You
somehow.
can't do that up in this world. They got fucking elevated watch posts and shit like that.
No, it'll be a little weird. It'll be interesting to see.
One person I'll buy, but two idiots.
No, I mean, we know Carl's probably going to have a hard time.
I think Carl's going in for one of those. I want to get kidnapped and I'll go work on him. Like,
he's going to go. Him and Daryl are going to take down the Saviors.
Idiot thinks it's a video game all of a sudden.
Yeah, except he doesn't really know what video games are because he's 10.
He's 27 now. You're getting it wrong. 27.
He is a college senior.
So yeah, that's the end of the recap. We're gonna jump right into feedback.
I got mail! Yay! I got mail!
Yeah, you got me. Like I was ready to go right into it. And you're
I
like,
know, man.
If you want to write in feedback, go criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. Over at Twitter @FearWhatCast and Facebook.com/loose. I had a fucking loose. Facebook.com/LooseWire Studios where you can find it there. We also can be found at SoundCloud, Stitcher, Tumblr, Android. Also, we have a YouTube channel up in case you want to listen to us while you watch the screen, oddly enough.
It's strange.
You can find all these at loosewirenetwork.com / all those.
Whatever.
Twitter, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, all those fun little links.
What if you put them all in at the same time?
It'll just blow up the internet. You get a 404 error and that's it.
Do it.
You'll let the smoke right out of the box.
Sorry.
So yeah, head over that way and give us a piece of mail if you like. Tell us what we're doing right and wrong. We only got one piece of mail this week. Lame. But it's from unlame person, Stephanie.
Oh, boy.
The Whiskey Whisperer.
Yep. Let's get down. This is going to be a novel.
Hey, fellas. This episode had a lot of bad acting going on. Were Lauren Cohan and Chandler Riggs just really tired or something? Were they sad that they had no scenes with JDM? Were they distracted by their terrible hair situations? We talked a little bit about that. I don't know.
Both do have pretty bad hair.
Maggie, I think she I don't know why she cut her hair.
I don't know.
If
it's disappointing.
What do you mean? Oh, you liked Maggie with long hair.
Yeah.
You don't like the pixie cut.
Not a fan.
Wow.
Not a fan.
But even so, like if she wanted to cut her hair in real life or something, or for whatever reason she did it.
Yeah.
Why can't Carl do the fucking same thing?
Carl just
sign that on the new contract, buddy.
Yeah,
I'll come back, but I'm cutting my fucking hair.
Yeah. Yeah. I want more money and a fucking haircut.
She goes on, I'm so bummed baby Glenn isn't a zombie baby. Yet. She says yet.
Give it time.
Give it time. We can only hope.
Yes. Maybe it's gnawing at her on the inside, and that's why the pouch is broke.
The pouch. I think we're getting this wrong, man. I'm still holding out hope, though.
We got a 50-50 chance. I'm sticking with it.
It's a pouchy pooch. I'm still holding out hope, though. Perhaps then Maggie could actually appear to be in grief. I understand that she's putting on a brave face, but there is just no sadness there.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Like, they went bloop, bloop.
She just went right over it. Love of her life.
Literally lost
Boom.
his head.
Took his last name.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's the writing or directing. Maybe she's emulating Madison. Ugh.
Actually, I mean, she wasn't really tore up about Beth's death either.
This is true.
So maybe she's just a really strong lady.
She was tore up. I just watched that scene on YouTube the other day.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to just remember certain things.
Yeah.
And when Daryl was carrying Beth out the door,
she lost it.
She lost it. But
just
leading up to that, she
yeah.
never mentioned Beth barely once at all.
No.
It was all Glenn all day, all night.
Yeah.
It was like, I have a who? Oh, sister.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Beth. Beth. That's right.
She didn't die at the farm. Oh, yeah.
Wait, she made it from the farm? Oh.
She goes, maybe she's emulating Madison. Ugh. Don't you dare bring up Madison's name in this world. Damn it, Stephanie.
You just put a real bad taste in my mouth.
Gregory will be henceforth referred to as the Watch Weasel. Dudes, what a dick wart this guy is. I wanted Simon to Lucille him so hard. Guess that's being saved for Negan.
Well, I mean, Simon doesn't have Lucille, so...
What's Simon's favorite tool trade?
Something tells me he's sloppy. He likes like an axe.
I don't think he gives a shit. I don't think he cares.
Whatever is close.
Right. It's a kill.
Lead pipe, chainsaw, couch cushion. He doesn't care.
He did give Negan that marker pen, so maybe he chokes you out with a fucking marker up your nose or something.
Stab you in the neck with a marker.
Just doesn't go in, so he's got to force it.
I have a marker.
Smiling at you in that fucking Joker grin the whole time.
He stabs you in the neck with it and then draws a smile on your face. Oh. I can get down with some of that.
I want that gremlin. I would like to see a new Mad Max with all apocalypse-ready gremlins. I don't know if anybody wants a gremlin for real.
Stephanie does.
She does.
It was a really nice-looking gremlin.
Is there such thing as nice-looking gremlins?
That one looked to be in pretty good condition to get run over. Just saying.
I don't know. It's not my taste, but all the gremlins can go
ya.
to Stephanie. If you give us an address, we'll send them all your way. You can have them all.
You better speak to legal before you start talking about that.
Sorry.
We might be working for the rest of our lives, scavenging up every gremlin.
Matchbox cars.
That could get expensive, too.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, we don't get paid for this. Jesus is a believable ninja. He's perfectly coiffed. His perfectly coiffed hair is not. She's not happy with his hair.
She's just not happy with hair today.
We're not happy with hair.
No.
She's not happy with Jesus's hair.
Yes.
I'm not happy with his sandals.
Really?
No, he doesn't have sandals.
Was he doing all that in sandals and I missed it?
No, I'm just making
that
a
would
Jesus
be even
reference.
Even more impressive.
We didn't talk about his whole part. Yeah, we did say parkour stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkour. Oh, sorry. Enos is the ultimate useless scavenger. Things she comes across while on the road: turtles, balloons, and roller skates. Come on, be fair. Enos didn't get those roller skates.
No, that was Carl.
That's Quarrel's
Quarrel.
ticket to the
Ticket to the show?
I was gonna ticket to the Kiss show or something.
Yes.
That's his way in. That's his magic. Get some roller skates on and go fucking with your birthday suit right down the road.
They were just a short disco montage away.
My wife said, how? Because you find fucking roller skates in the bag, that doesn't mean they fit you automatically.
They do in this world.
Oh, okay. That'd be funny if they're size 15s.
That would have been amazing.
Just
I would have been happy with the scene if Carl was just stomping in them because they were so big.
Yeah, how many times do you think he fucking face planted right into the pavement?
Not enough.
Not enough. I wish we could have seen it.
Not enough. It doesn't matter. His hair would have saved him.
She goes on, fucking roller skates. I was rooting for Coral, the over-enunciator, and Enos, the turtle muncher, to break their ankles, and get swarmed by walkers. Over-enunciator? This is the first time I heard someone say that.
Yeah, I've never noticed that.
Now I got to watch out for Carl over-enunciating things.
Oh, boy. Is he trying to hide a lisp or something?
No, he's trying to hide his hair. Prediction time. Negan arrives at HillTop and attempts to abscond with Maggie, and Enos gets in the way. Negan has her killed, and nothing of value is lost. Yay!
Okay.
Stay pony, Golden Boys. The Whiskey Whisperer.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Stephen. You keep writing them in.
Missed
always,
you.
Always good to hear from you.
Always.
Next week's episode is titled Swear, November 27th. I thought for some reason we were taking a break, but I guess we're not for the holiday.
No, everyone will be eating turkey leftovers and shit.
People will be crashing right before the Monday workday.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to help us out, go over to iTunes. You can find it on loosewirenetwork.com/iTunes if you can find an easy way to get there.
Yes.
And give us 5-star reviews. We do have a new review, but it hasn't registered yet.
Hopefully.
I see it, the number change, but maybe it'll come in by next week. I'll read it off.
Awesome.
While you're there, subscribe and download.
We don't charge you for it.
We don't charge you for it yet.
Yet.
A couple $100, $2-3.
Yeah. We'll get you. We're gonna sucker you in, and then we'll charge you.
Suck their what?
Sucker them in.
Oh, I thought you said suck their yen.
No.
That's weird.
Suck their yen.
I was like, what is happening? So that's it. That's going to be a cast. I don't know what else we can say. Very, very middle of the road show.
C,
senor.
Just a C. So I seen your favorite in the preview for next week.
What do you mean?
Tara.
Oh, fuck me.
So next week should be interesting.
Tara who? We haven't seen that chick since last year midway.
Yeah.
We're not even going to see Tara, like, now. Like, she's going to be backed up doing whatever she's doing. She doesn't know about Glenn. She doesn't know about Denise.
No.
She doesn't know about Negan. Well, she knows the outskirts of Negan.
Yeah.
Of Negan, quote unquote.
Well, she thinks they got Negan.
Yeah.
So
none of this shit. She's gonna walk in. If she ever makes it back to Alexandria next episode, she's walking into an emotional brick wall.
Yeah.
Getting slammed on her.
This is true.
I'm wondering if they kind of rehabilitated her character. I'm hoping
they might have. I mean,
hope
it's
so.
possible.
We had to see Heath, right?
They were together. He was in. There was a flash of him in a preview.
Okay.
He's there. I don't know how long. I don't know what happens, but he was there.
I didn't see the preview for next week, so...
No?
Was that just them, or was it anything else with anybody else?
It was more... It seemed like... I don't even remember all of it, but it seemed like they were running through the woods, and there was some action.
But there was no Alexandria, Hilltop, or Kingdom, Negan?
I'm not sure. There might have been a flash of something else, but it looked like it was mostly Tara and what's his nuts?
Heath.
Okay,
I guess I got to sit through it. I mean, hopefully it's good.
Hey, it can't be worse than the summer we had.
This is true. There's always fear at the bottom. Fear is always at the bottom.
It can't be worse. There's no way. I will put money that next week's episode is still better than any Fear episode you can find.
I mean, if anybody
From
can do
last
it,
season.
If anybody can do it, it's Tara. So
yeah. So
I'm just hoping that she comes back a different character and just nails it. But I'm not holding my breath.
She might.
I'm already putting a D level on it automatically.
It already starts at a curve.
Starts at a bad curve,
and the curve went the wrong way.
And I'm assuming she's going to get Heath killed at this point.
I'm going to be optimistic and say it's going to be a B.
Oh wow!
Just trying to be optimistic.
I see it now. She's going to want to fist bump Heath. And so when Heath fist bumps her, a fucking walker comes out and bites his wrist, and it's over.
Fist bump? Come on, dude. Fist bump.
Oh, man. What a show. Again, loosewirenetwork.com is where you can find all those fancy links of ours. Head over to YouTube and give us a subscribe over there. And that's going to be it. criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. Send in those emails, and... we'll see you guys next week. I'm RJ.
I'm the Rooster.
Peace out.
We tell ourselves
Bye, have a great time.
that we are the walking dead.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
I love Scotch. Scotch, Scotch, Scotch.
One thing I do know, don't you get bit.
Bye, have a great time.